welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very excited to be with you in one video more. Today I'm going to show you how you can make this garment with your fingers. Yes, you won't need your needles or your hook, you are just going to need your fingers. Before that YouTube exists and that I opened my YouTube channel, I crocheted this garment and it was a complete success. Remember that before of being in this platform, I used to give workshops in handcraft fairs and in some parts of the world, and then I decided to share this art with the world and start posting videos here on YouTube. So this was one of the first garments that I did and that people start to recognizing because I create this garment with your fingers. So I want to share with all of you. And when I was making this, I remember a lot of things when I started to crochet and to share this beautiful labor with all of you. So it's very special to me and I hope that you enjoyed with me too. It is very easy. If you are learning how to crochet, don't worry, you will know how to do it. This is a garment for beginners and it will be very simple. You will see, I will give you the step by step and the material list, and let's start. Okay, let's don't lose more time. Well, remember that this is a garment that everybody can wear. It's unisize. We are going to use 200 grams of this super bulky material, 250 grams, sorry, and 100 grams of fine material and 100 grams of this eyelash yarn. Remember, if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, here I will leave all the information, okay? And remember, you can make different combinations. And I almost forget, for this garment we are going to use our fingers, okay? You are not going to use any needles or any hooks. We are just going to use our fingers. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. With one thread of super bulky with fine material and with eyelash yarn, we are going to make chains. We are going to make a loop, and with these 3 threads together we are going to make 25 loose chains, and we are going to use our hook as it were the hook. I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. It's very easy. I think that the challenge is that you keep 3 threads together, but beside that it's like the regular chain that we make with our hook. And also the secret is that we have to make them loose, because when we came back crocheting, it won't be difficult. Okay, so remember, always be careful to take these 3 threads together, and once we have the 25 chains we will continue with the next step. Well, once that we finish the 25 chains, we are going to close in circle. Please be careful and try not to twist this chain. We are going to try to keep it straight and very slowly. If not, well, at the end of the row, when we start the next row, we can fix it, but it will be better if you can fix it since here. But we are going to close the row in circle. We are going to slip 1, taking both parts of the chain like this. Now we are going to make a single crochet in each chain, okay? We are going to take both parts of the chain like this. I will show you how. Our thumb will be very helpful and useful because it will lead us where we have to go next. So it will indicate where we are going to make the next single crochet. Look. And it's the single crochet as we know it. It's a regular single crochet. Remember that instead of using the hook, we are going to use our fingers. And like this until we finish the row. Well, at the end of the row, we must have 25 stitches. And for example, if you twist here also, well, here it's your opportunity and you can fix it, okay? So once you have all the row straight and then you already fix it, Well, we are going to continue with the next row. Here is where we start and where we finish, right? And as you can see here, we are going to also use these threads as a reference to continue here. Well, now to start the next row, we are not going to close the rows. We are going to continue in circle, making the next rows, and it's important that we take both parts of the chain. Look. Remember that just taking the back part of the chain is the red stitch, but in this time I want a single crochet too. So take both parts of the chain. And like this we are going to make one row more with the 3 threads together, and then we are just going to continue making more rows with the super bulky yarn, and with the fine material we are going to remove the eyelashes. Okay, remember here is where we are going to continue making the single crochets. Remember that our thumb is going to lead us. Well, let's finish this row. Well, look, here I finished the rows. Now I'm going to cut the eyelashes yarn. I can find my scissors, so I'm going to cut it like this. I'm going to make a knot here, and I'm just going to continue with the super bulky and with the fine material, making more rows. And we are not going to close the row. We are going to continue in circle, and we are going to continue like we were making before. We are going to make single crochet like we were making. We are going to use our finger as if we're our hook, and we are going to make them loose, remember. And we must continue having 25 stitches, okay? Remember to count them. And well, like this we are going to continue for 10 rows more. Remember that here we are going to take these threads as a reference where we finish and where we start each row. So from here we are going to count 10 rows, and we are going to continue only with these 2 threads. We'll see you at the end of these 10 rows to teach you what is next. Okay, remember to make this single crochet loose. Well, look, here I finished to make the 10 rows, and we are going to count them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, until we have 10. Remember that we are going to take these threads as a reference where we start and where we finish. When after the 10 rows we are going to make a knot, and we are going to use again the eyelash yarn. Okay, so we are going to make more rows with these 3 threads, but now we are going to increase some stitches. Instead of having 25, we are going to have 50. So it is very important that you count them. So in each stitch we are going to put 1. So here we have 1, then 2. Then with our thumb, remember that I told you that it's going to lead us. Here we are going to put 2 again. Remember that at the end, if we have 25, well, at the end we must have 50. Remember, at the end we have to count them. So let's continue like this the whole row. And for example, if in previous rows you lost some stitches, well, here is the perfect opportunity to fix it and have the stitches that you should have. And remember that here at the end of this row you must have 50. When you finish to make this row, to increase the stitches we are going to cut the eyelash yarn, and then we are going to continue just with these 2 threads. And well, now just with these 2 threads we are going to continue what we were making here. Okay, we are going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch, and we are going to continue like this for 8 rows more. Or at the end, if you feel that you have plenty of yarn left, well, you can make 10 rows, but for now let's try to make 8. Remember that the thumb is going to lead us where we should go next. You see? With this step it is so easy to continue, and you won't lose any stitch. Okay, remember that you should have 50, and we are going to continue making 1 single crochet in each stitch. But well, let's continue like this for 8 rows more, and see you when I finish to make these rows. Okay, well, at the end I made 10 rows because I feel that I have plenty of yarn, so I could make 10 rows. Well, at the end of these 10 rows, and with my 50 stitches, but well, now I'm going to make 2 or 3 rows more, but now I'm going to use again the eyelash yarn. So here I'm going to make a knot so I can continue using this thread. Remember that we have used this yarn at the beginning, then when we increase the stitches in the middle, and now here at the end. But well, remember that this is up to you. If you don't like this eyelash yarn, well, you can continue using the other threads, but I think that it gives a nice detail, no, a nice touch, right? Well, also remember that if you want, you can make more rows, but you will need more material if you want to make it bigger, but I think that in this size it's perfect. Remember to continue making the rows loose, so it will perfectly fit in your body. Well, look, here at the end I could make 3 rows using this stitch. Remember that this thread will point it out where we finish and where we started the threads. So now that we finish, we are going to cut 3 threads, all of them together, and now we are going to make the last stitch, and then we are going to pull, and now this thread we are going to hide it through all our braid to make sure that this won't undo. And now, like this, so easy and so simple, we finish, and that's it. That's everything that we have to do to create this magic garment. Well, so what do you think? I think that this kind of garment is the kind of garments that you should have and that we almost have in our closet, because you can wear it in so many different ways. It is so pretty. I heard from a friend that she wanted to make this garment with a more fine material, more loose, and she wanted to use it as a cover up for the beach and for this summer. So now you know that if you want, you can make it with more rows, and it will be perfect for any size, for everybody. Everybody can wear it like this. Remember that the secret is that you should make this stitch loose so everybody can fit on it, and you can wear it with so many different things, with a beautiful black dress on there, with a top, and you can wear it either in winter, autumn, summer. So I think this garment is so perfect. When I made this garment the first time, it was so successful because of this, because of the variety and the different ways that you can wear it. But remember, if you are going to make this garment, please let me know. Take a picture and tag me. I love to see you making these ideas. Tag me in my social media and Instagram so I can share your pictures too. But well, I hope that you have enjoyed spending this Saturday with me. Please make this garment, and you can also sell it. It is a perfect idea, so you can start your business by your own, and now that you are in your house. Thank you so much for watching. See you this Wednesday, and don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. Thank you. Bye.